Holy shit, I thought I was muted and I just freaked me out when I heard the music start playing. So, alrighty, we are here. How's everybody doing? It is Tuesday. It is Mixing It Up Day. We are excited. We got some news. We got some things. And yeah, we're going to be doing this for sure. All right, so let's just start with some what I've been mixing. Sifu, you wanna start us off here?
Yeah, man. Um, I reworked. I did an adaptation of the almond flavor that I had did whenever you know you guys all did pumpkin and I didn't. So the wife was really wanting that almond flavor, so I readjusted it and it came out really good. It's on my ELR. I did like an almond amaretto pudding, and I had picked up a bunch of alcohol flavors, and I got the aged bourbon cream and some amaretto and a better almond, and used some of that pistachio cream, it just it's, it's working really well. It's real young and it still has an unsteeped alcohol flavor, but it's pretty good. Like she likes it a lot, so that's all she's been vaping. I did
Nice.
that. So I did play with that. I did fill some orders, but I've been very busy with work. So okay, thank you. I'm live. Thanks. I'm about to mix it ahead. Oh no, yeah, no, that's been about it for me. I've been playing with labels. I've been working with our sponsor, Shake and Bake Media, working with that. So I've been real busy on my time trying to. I really like the direction that they're heading, and I'm very excited about it. So I've been playing with that in my off time, so I haven't really been mixing too much. But I am looking forward to getting set up for 2021 with some more durable labels, some more professional looking stuff, and just kind of retool. I kind of revisited a couple of things. I edited some things on my commercial line. Just I picked up. I've been watching a lot of the Noted stuff and went back and watched some of Lane's old stuff, and just trying to edit some things. It's like, okay, now that I have experience, I'm looking at this. This doesn't need to be here. I can cut this. This is not helping. So just kind of looking at my overall operation, trying to cut some things out, trying to, it's like, do I really need to be at 13%, 14% on this? Let me tone it down a little bit, and then I make myself a bottle, and then it still tastes the same. So it's like, okay. So I'm just trying to find some stuff to tighten up everything to make my order filling quicker, easier, less expensive, and more efficient, so that my product can be a little more consistent. Um, Other than that, I've been busy with my house stuff. We got good news from the insurance people today. Um, I was telling the guys, it's like everything's gotten approved. I've been on my fourth adjuster, and finally, they came back and said, "Yeah, we actually agree with you," and so they're actually going to pay out um, the original bid, so I'll be able to get my house back up and going. And um, so I've been busy planning that with people and all of that stuff. So um, yeah, that's been about it for me. Honestly, I haven't really mixed very much other than that for my wife. I've been playing with a lot of gear. Got some new gear in, and building that stuff up and playing with gear has been fun too. You get busy mixing sometimes, and you forget the aspect that got you into it. Is the gear. It's fun to play with your stuff and set things up and try different situations and different nick levels and stuff like that. So that's been about it for me. Chris, what you been doing?
Well, funny you should ask. I'm playing around with some gear right now. But no, as for mixing. You know what? Honestly, recently I haven't done that much mixing. I've done a few tweaks, a few little things. I tried kind of like what you just said, not necessarily like looking back at old recipes that I like make a lot. Just a couple of things that I've been working on, like real slow lack. And so I mixed up a couple of them. I think it was Sunday night, and I just did a couple of tweaks. Like I said, it's more like the final. the final little bits, like when I'm trying to put together like a complete recipe, I guess, really. It's just like the final touches. So one of them I gotta wait on for a while, unfortunately. But I guess that's kind of par for the course for me. Like I don't really take mixing just pure fruits that 2-3 days in, it's pretty much gonna be what it's gonna be. You guys know me, like I love desserts, bakeries that take time. Um, I will say one thing though about the recipe that I made last week, that chocolate cherry ice cream. I actually really enjoyed the chocolate cherry part. There's a couple of tweaks that I need to do, which I haven't done yet. I'm gonna probably mix it up this weekend with a few tweaks. So I was gonna just drop the brownie right out because as I was vaping it, I just would like notice the brownie and I'd be like, I like everything else around this. I really hope that if I just take this out, this like slightly strange taste, which is the brownie, will make it just really good. So that's one thing that I'm looking forward to doing, but like I said, I haven't done that yet. Other than that, I've really been doing no mixing. So tonight is going to be one of those fresh nights where uh, I get to like kind of experiment. So how about you, Mitch?
Just been been pretty busy with orders, which has been pretty chaotic because life's been a little crazy around my place. But nothing too new that I can really speak on. Just a lot of the classics that have in my line. Did get a kind of a live of Chris Vandal live review last night on 4 flavors that I sent to him last night on the Amigos. That was pretty fun getting to chat with Tim and Adam and Steve. It was the first time I got to talk to Legion Vape, so that was pretty cool. Besides that, yeah, not a whole lot. Just been trying out, like kind of like you guys, been testing out a bunch of new stuff. Black Friday, I did pick up a bunch of other people's liquids. I was like, I haven't vaped anything besides like people on this show's liquid for like the last like 6 months. So I was like, it's time to freshen up the palette. So I ordered a bunch of Ohm.My stuff and some more vinyl and vapor and some more M-Turk stuff. So
Yes,
it's been kind of nice. Yep, I got a 120 of that in zero that I gotta nick up. But it's been kind of nice, and just been doing a lot of fidgeting and playing with the Type 2. Out of all the new stuff, that's been the finickiest.
We were actually
Trying to
talking about
find
that when me and Sifu first jumped on.
Yeah, we were talking about it.
Trying to find a way that I really like, that I love it.
Here's
dude,
my
right
suggestion.
now I have
loving it.
Yeah, here's my
right
suggestion.
now I have 2 like micro aliens in it that they ohm out at a 0.29.
Yep.
I just wasn't a fan. Like originally I put in a 2727 build like Nick's video, and I just wasn't really happy with it. So I've just been kind of playing with it. I really like it like this at the moment though. So
Yeah, see, I have a triple 28 in mine, 2.5.
Yeah, I got those the ones that Clown sent, the 28s. Mine also. They're crackling real good. I like the warmth. And the flavor is good for a bit, and then it kind of dies off, then it comes back, then it dies off, and it comes back. But I found, Mitch, that if you do the troll towel technique, but cut them just to, about an eighth or so over the top of the cap, and then get in there with your tweezers and kind of fluff them out. Let it get almost gurgly. You kind of suffer if it sits for a while, but it vapes a little. To me, I like a little more micro droplets in my vape. So
That's crazy. I found mine's like super dense and like really saturated, and I didn't troll doll it. I just wicked it because I feel like I know what I'm doing, so I just wicked it.
Yeah, I had a Flux RTA that was like my main guy for a long time, and it's basically the same concept. You have to cut them real short, then juice them, and then tuck them into those little ports, and then screw the cap on.
Although it does look pretty dope with this 510 Delrin and Copper Rose matching the Copper
What?
Rose.
None of you
matching
are
the
sporting
Copper
the 2012 drip tip?
No, dude, I said
I liked it.
I said
actually
off the
like it.
get-go, I'll never try it ever.
Oh, I love it. It's actually great.
Literally never leave the box. I've never even used the one that it comes in with, like the smaller one.
Yeah.
I just put on like this fast tech special, and I fucking like super dig the way it looks on here.
No, yeah, that looks good. No, it's just funny because like I remember when I first saw the first pictures, I was like, the son of a bitch actually did it. Like,
Yeah.
God.
I actually like it.
I actually
like
have
it.
one of I have the OG Twisted Messes, and it comes with one of those drip tips. Like fuckers like this.
Like when I'm alone at night and all by myself, I take this one off and I put it on.
When no one's looking.
Last
I mean,
night
but look,
before we went live on the Amigos.
It's a beautiful atomizer. It really is.
Last night before we went live on the Amigos, I took that long drip tip and put it back on the Type 2. And then I had a couple other tips on some atomizers that were longer. And I told Adam, I was like, you need to be careful. Grim's playing a trick on us. That drip tip is infected. If you put your other tips, they all grow. And then I lifted like 5 mods up, and they all had long drip tips. Adam almost fell out of his chair.
Oh, that's greatness right there.
They all grew. It's a virus. It's a drip tip virus.
It's a virus.
Let's mix.
Okay, let's mix.
What's Clown been mixing?
Yeah, what's Clown been mixing?
Yeah, Clown.
I think Mitch is used to being somewhere in the middle, not dead last before me. Well, actually, with doing like the Black Friday sales, I realized that my flavor card was really out of date, and I needed to add a bunch of stuff that I didn't have on there because I was having to explain to people I actually have these other ones. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to make my life a little bit easier. Add a couple of them that have been there, but just not actually officially there. So, and I actually reworked one of them that is called Exotic Basket. It has like dragon fruit and snake fruit and all this other shit. And I've been trying to like rework it to make it, see if it works a little bit better. And I'm just testing it out right now.
Snake fruit?
Yeah, snake fruit. Yeah. You should look it up. It's the weirdest shit ever. It tastes delicious though.
I like weird shit.
You need to look it up. Wonder Flavors makes the snake fruit flavoring.
Cool.
But yeah, I don't know. I might change the name to it to Scales or something like that. 'Cause dragon fruit, snake fruit. But yeah, so I've been doing that and just kind of making myself some testers of some of the things I have just to see where they're at, if they fall. Like I'm still trying to figure out that cranberry cookie, and I feel like I need to get that cookie batter from Wonder Flavor, see if that thickens up the cookie because it just feels really empty. But
it's just empty inside.
It's just empty inside. All right, so before we jump into mixing, let's do a little quick ad break. Bam! All right, guys, so that is our amazing sponsor. If you guys are looking for anything visual effects and such things as like for social media, or like if you have a YouTube channel, go check out Shake and Bake Media. I think shakeandbakemedia.com. If not, Anthony, drop a link in there for me because I think I haven't added one to the description yet, and I need to do that.
Great guys. Right. I gave them a few suggestions, and they just
oh yeah, dude, that label. They also do labels for liquid or products and stuff. So if you guys, again, if you're looking for something, I like the one that they did for seafood. That thing looked pretty boss.
Excited about it. It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
Alrighty, so with that, I did want to mention real quick before we jump into all this, I wanted to do the giveaway announcement that I teased yesterday, and I kind of teased earlier today on the thing. So I've been in talks with Flavora, and they have been kind enough to do a giveaway type thing with us. We're going to have 2 winners next week. They're going to do assortment packs, so you'll get like a nice mix of different things, try out some of their flavors. And honestly, personally, I like Flavora. They do some pretty good stuff. So the way I know, right?
Can we win?
I don't know. I didn't even actually, I didn't really put that rule of we can't win this.
Oh, man.
I don't know. Maybe you guys can't. But what I wanted to do, the way I wanted to do this, and I mean, like, how about let's X1 this in chat, see how you guys feel about it. The way I wanted to do this for your entry, I wanted you guys to do just like whatever donation, don't fucking care what size, to Toys for Tots. To me, like this time of year especially, it seems to be like something important. Normally I do it with another group of vapey friends and stuff, but I don't even know what's going on with that, so I wanted to see if I could still do a little bit of my part in that. But for an entry fee, you guys just send something to Toys for Tots, and just to clownvapes@gmail.com. Just send me a screenshot that you did it. You don't have to have like address, just make sure your name and that you did it comes up, and that will be your entry. And then next week we will pull the 2 winners. We'll run like a randomizer or something like that. So I think it'd be dope. I think it'd be help out both ways. You know, it goes like multiple ways. You get some free flavorings and stuff, and we get some money for the kids for Christmas and toys and all that kind of shit. So, alrighty. So, Anthony Ramella, can sponsors win? I guess so. I didn't really disqualify anybody from this. I probably should have, but you know what? Fuck it, everybody. I'm gonna like keep myself out of this, but if you guys want to take a swing at it, go for it. I appreciate any little bit. Alrighty, so let's just jump into some mixing. Mr. Mitch, let's do this since you were all gung ho.
So I was kind of nervous about doing cranberry. So far, I've only done like 2 cranberry mixes. One of them here on the show, and that was a cran orange cake or cran orange like muffin, and it turned out like poop. And then the other one I did is a cranberry and guava, or cranberry sweet guava custard that I call Tropical Bogs, and that actually is really good. So a flip of a coin, this could go either really good or really bad for me. But I'm doing a cran apple cocktail, not the alcoholic beverage, but more like a juice. And I decided to do some weird shit, and to try and give it more of that juiciness vibe, I am using 0.75% Inawara cactus, and I'm using cranberry from Flavora and cranberry cocktail from Wonder Flavors. I'm using 0.5% of dragon fruit to kind of tie everything together. Fuji apple and 2 apples from Flavor Art and Inawara. And then one of my flavors that I've wanted to use for a long time, I was looking again at the notes on it, and it's a sweet and sour rhubarb. And supposedly it has kind of like a not all the way like a sour apple, like a sour granny apple that's like you took it off the tree too soon. So I'm hoping that the sweet and tart from it kind of does some stuff, because it's already going to be a sweet and tart liquid. So I'm hoping that kind of amplifies those 2 aspects of it. So 2 things you wouldn't think of, or 3 things you wouldn't think of being in a cran apple cocktail: cactus, rhubarb, and dragon fruit.
See, I could see
I could definitely see the cactus and rhubarb. Totally.
So we'll see how it plays. What about you, Chris?
Wait, what kink are you talking about? Not the real drug.
I'm gonna follow that one up with something a little bit more basic.
It's all pumpkin. It's really pumpkin. He's not doing cranberry.
So Yeah, like full disclosure, I don't really like the taste of cranberry. I was saying to the boys before the show, like every few years I'll drink like a bottle of Ocean Spray and be like, yeah, all right. I still don't really like the flavor, but it's like unique. I get it. You know, I understand that people like it, but this is not really for me. So because of that, I actually did have two different cranberry flavorings. Surprisingly, I think that that's part of my I need to get every flavor kind of attitude when I first started buying like concentrates. So I'm going like super basic. I'm basically gonna make uh it's gonna be like a cranberry oatmeal cookie.
Yeah, baby.
So that's what I'm
Nice.
thinking. And then there's a couple things in here that probably make no sense, but I'm just gonna roll with it. I only have 4 flavors because I'm not gonna count my sweetener as a flavor. So I'm going to be using cranberry from Capella at 2.5%, oatmeal cookie from TPA at 4.5%, strawberry cheesecake from Liquid Barn at 1.25%, sugar cookie V2 from Capella at 1.25%, and then like the kind of normalish 0.5% super sweet. Um, I was thinking like I like oatmeal raisin cookies, and like there's craisins which I don't like, but like maybe it'll work well with like an oatmeal cookie. So that's my hope. And then I just added the other cookie and the cheesecake in there just to like help it along, really, is like what I was thinking. Because I've not really used the oatmeal cookie from TPA very much. I
It's
think that I've tried it
good.
like once and was kind of underwhelmed, but I think that I didn't use it high enough.
Yeah, and you need a lot.
Uh, that's what we're gonna work with today, and I actually called it a zombie cookie,
Yeah, very good.
Nice.
just
Nice.
Very
because
good.
Cranberries reference, and also I think that Corey said that he really wanted someone's name to have zombie in
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, he did.
it.
Even
So
though
take
the
it away.
thumbnail ended up being the cranberries. Come on.
Well, I am doing a cranberry pineapple jam. It's something that we make during the holidays. It's got a little Grand Marnier in it, and it's just we don't do ours with pineapple, but I just wanted to do that, so I'm going to do it. I'm calling it Craning Up Your Cran Hole, LaFleur. And it's I'm kind of going real jammy candy. So I'm using some weird shit, kind of like Mitch, and something that you wouldn't think. But
Some
I'm
weird
using,
shit, he says.
yeah, I'm gonna make some weird shit. I'm going with 27 Bears from the Silverline Capella at 2%. It's got a white gummy note to it. And I thought it would be go real well in a jammy type of situation. I'm using a little bit of blood orange from Flavor Art just to kind of get that orange bit into it, because we always do like an orange liqueur with our cranberry sauces. So, and something I'm very excited to use, I'm using that Candy Jammy Wizard from FA at 1%, and it smells like awesome, and I'm very excited about it. I'm using the VSO cranberry at 2%. One of my go-to additives, light rum from VTA at 1.5%. The VSO pineapple at 2%, and 0.5% of super sweet. So yeah, that's it. I'm hoping that it's just a good solid jammy thing. That's what I'm going for. So, and really stoked to try out this, because I do like fruit candy flavors, and I'm hoping this Jammy Wizard is going to be something that I could use a lot of. So that's me, clown. What you did?
Apparently, I put kink instead of link, so I apologize.
Oh,
supposed to be a
no one's
link.
gonna kink shame you.
Yeah.
Whatever you like, what you like. It's
Never.
Fine.
Oh yeah, here's
want what
kinks
the
for
loins
toys
want.
for tots. Oh dear
I
Lord.
don't think the kids want those kinds of toys.
Oh, do they?
You never know, man.
Somebody's gonna
Kids,
get a-
kids with
get a
the
leather-
internet nowadays, I'm just saying.
A leather vest and a ball gag.
My nephew is currently 18. When he was 15, we were at an anime convention together, and my wife looked over his shoulder at what he was looking on his phone. He was on Pornhub. It's like, really, bro?
Yes.
Room full of people watching porn.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. You don't know, man. People give their kids way too young phones, man. I'm like, no. Alrighty. So for me, I'm a big fan of those weird cranberry whatever dealies that they do at Starbucks. Like, if I could seriously get like a year's worth supply of those, I would fucking get them.
Scones?
No. They're
Naughty?
they're like cheese, like they're like weird, like cranberry square pastry things. I don't even know what they're called, but they're fucking delicious. And so I decided to go with more like a cranberry cheesecake. Yeah, I stayed pretty, I guess, normal. I didn't go like you guys where you went bonkers all over the place. But we shall see how this goes.
Toys for thoughts.
Toys for thoughts, yes. Anthony Ramella, not the real Gerard Butler. Got you, bro. Toys for hoes. Toys for thoughts. I do like Toys for Thoughts more. Alrighty, so let's just get down to this. Let me see, what am I doing here? God damn it, my screen keeps trying to pop it up all weird. Thank you, Advocate for Liberty. Appreciate you, man. I want to get this going. I want to get some winners. Let some more people try some Flavora. Because, I mean, even though the bit of Flavora I have is because of Dustin Fresh 03. He was doing a charity thing, and Ohm.My.Lanta won it. And he got this giant pack, and he was going to do some DIYing, and then he eventually was like, I'm never going to get around to this. So he'd like message me. He's like, hey, do you want all this? I'm like, yeah, I'll take it. I'm not going to say no.
A horde of Favora?
Uh-huh.
Bring it on.
Yeah, no shit.
I'm a fan.
Thanks, Dan.
It was like
I am a fan.
the best
I would've
and the worst
some
thing that
that.
could have happened to me, because a lot of my recipes now have incorporated Flavora, and it has made them very expensive.
Yes.
Love Flavora,
So
but
good.
they are
I
they
am
are like
a
the
fan.
they're the high end of flavorings, honestly, when it comes to pricing.
I am a fan, though.
There's a few other ones that are like right there with it. But
Oh yeah, for sure.
they're definitely like, they might be even like the top of that castle. There's just ones that are real close. Like, dude, one-on-one up here is fucking almost as expensive. It's like
Really?
within 50 cents. Like for like a 30 ml bottle, they'll be within 50 cents of Flavora.
Yeah, that's not much of a difference.
Or like Vape Train. Vape Train up here is
Oh
expensive.
yeah,
too.
Vape Train's expensive, period. But they're also like all the way from Australia. And if you hear what Labwork said, he's had a finger in putting a couple of those flavorings together, so gotta pay them royalties for the guy. I don't know if he actually gets royalties, but still. I'm shit talking at this point.
He deserves it.
I'm shaking mine pretty good, but for some reason it's just like not mixing together very well.
Really? That's odd.
I messed up myself. These bottles, they say they're 30 mils, but 30 mil is like to the top of the neck, and I didn't adjust it down. I usually adjust it to 25 milliliters, so I have a little room to shake. I didn't, so I'm kind of going through the same thing.
Well, like, look, there's still room up there.
Like,
but it's not like you can still see. I don't know if I'll be able to get it to focus, but like there's bubbles, but you can still see like where well, you can't really on the camera. Oh, there you go. See?
oh yeah, what's up with that?
I don't know, man. It's fucking cranberry. It's my curse.
Well, that TFA. I'm very familiar with the TFA oatmeal cookie. It likes to separate, so you gotta shake the fuck out of it.
Just play some Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
That's what I always hear in my head every time I shake a bottle.
That's
Yeah.
sad. Just throwing that out
No,
there.
I'm a little tougher. I do the Manchester Orchestra "Shake It Out" version.
Yeah,
Manchester
right.
Orchestra.
You gotta shake
You
it
know,
out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it. Yeah. No?
you know he
No?
hears T Swift.
It's a guilty pleasure.
Oh, I just threw
Well,
myself in the head.
Oh,
But look,
man.
I've already I'm vaping, boys. I'm a vaping,
You vape away, sir.
and I'm liking what I'm vaping.
I just
Man,
want somebody. I just want a guy to actually love Taylor Swift, so she'll quit making shitty music about breakups, and then she can disappear.
The thing is that she gets into
All
these
of her albums.
relationships, fucks them up, and then wants to bitch about it.
Taylor Swift.
See,
And
she
then
knows.
blames the guy.
I don't really know
So
very
I
much
already-
about Taylor Swift.
I'm
So
You're lucky.
So I already made my crayon apple. I just haven't vaped it yet because I wanted to test something really fast. And after watching the Noted episodes where they did Trinities, I got to thinking about that mango Trinity that they did. And I was like, I want to know how close this is to Boy Mango. So I just made a bottle. And I'm going to test that too. 'Cause
Mitch going the
although-
extra mile.
Although
what is it?
I didn't-
Shisha.
their mango
Shisha.
Trinity and mine are slightly different because I used 1% Island Mango from Wonder Flavors, 2% Indian Special Mango from Flavor Art, and 3% Sisha Mango.
Yeah.
Theirs was I replaced I think they had like Flavora Mango instead
I
of
like the
Indian
Flavora.
Mango, and I like the Indian Mango.
Yeah, I
but-
like them both. I use the Flavora a lot.
Double shake!
Shake
Clip
it like a
that.
Polaroid
Somebody clip that,
picture.
please.
Oh.
Somebody please clip that.
Just like
Please,
it's
please.
Anthony, we need that clip as part of the intro now.
Yeah, Addy, that totally counts. That totally counts.
Yeah, totally. Well, I'm ready to talk. I like this a lot. A lot.
Nice.
The cranberry is present. It's not super tart. The 27 Bears, the pineapple in that is lovely, and it's working really good with the VSO. The light rum and the jammy candy and the candy jammy wizard is just. I'm already getting a real silky smooth, thick mouthfeel, and this is right off the shake. The orange is just enough to kind of round out the citrus notes, and I'm not getting any weird pepperiness off this Citadel, so I know that it's going to be baller in a bigger atomizer. I'm extremely happy with this. Like, very, very, very happy with this. I'm gonna probably make myself a bigger bottle of this and put it in the Type 2. Yeah, that might happen. Actually, I might make it. I might make it high Nick and put it in the Pioneer.
There you go.
The VSO cranberry is nice, and I'm thoroughly impressed with this jammy wizard. The mouthfeel is just crazy. It's crazy.
He likes how it feels in his mouth.
It's put it in my mouth hole.
Hey, buddy.
While the boys are mixing, I have a celebrities from far away story. Me and my brother-in-law we were in New Orleans, and we were having a dudes weekend, and we were staying at the Ritz-Carlton, and we were just sitting in the courtyard, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, a wild Chris Rock came out of the atrium, stood around.
Chris Rock.
A wild Chris Rock. When I tell you, he looked like he didn't know where he was at. He came out, he looked around, and turned around and went back in. It's like, did that
Was
just
this-
happen?
Was this before or after he went country?
Before.
Fair enough.
So a little while later, Anderson Cooper came out. Then a little while later, Jim Gaffigan came out.
Were they all staying
Then
in the
a little
same
while
room
later-
together?
No, they were having there was some kind of benefit concert that they put on. Okay, then Bruno Mars and his posse came out. Matthew McConaughey came out, and then Sofia Vergara came out, and she was wearing a boot. She was basically wearing a skin of something. It was the most form-fitting thing and white that you could possibly imagine. And,
Who is that?
Sofia Vergara.
Oh wow.
So they're sitting there, and we're trying to take pictures, and the bodyguards are like whiting out our phones and stuff, and they're just sitting around having a party and doing their thing, and so they started dispersing, and then Sofia Vergara starts walking out of the atrium, and my brother-in-law just yells out, "You're a beautiful woman," and she turns around, she goes, "Gracias," and she kept walking.
Oh, I will say that the lady knows how to have a good sense of humor, because they were doing celebrities read mean tweets, and somebody had put on there.
I love those.
Yeah, but she one of the ones that was for her was Sofia Vergara sounds like she has a dick in her mouth when she talks, and she's like, "And what's wrong with the dick in my mouth?" That was her response to that. It's like, wow, all right, you're funny.
But for you children at home, if you look up Sofia Vergara New Orleans dress, you'll see the picture. It comes right up on.
You'll see Sifu in the background.
Go on.
Yeah.
That was a wild night.
You'll see Sifu like the fucking cartoon, like the jaw drop to the floor, like Roger Rabbit style.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
She kind of does have like a Jessica Rabbit vibe, like minus the red.
She's stacked like cardboard. I mean, she's whatever. I mean, she was wearing. I mean, we called it a boudin casing. I mean, she looked like she was stuffed into that thing. Unbelievable. But Bruno Mars is as short as advertised. Just gonna say that too.
How short is he?
What? How short is he?
Oh, he's probably 4 foot nothing. I mean, he is.
Really?
He is a little guy. I mean, everyone else was, head and shoulders above him when he was walking. I mean, he was walking in the middle with these big bodyguards, but he's a small guy. Okay.
So I'm
Jim,
super. Oh, sorry, brother. Go for it. Finish your story.
Nope, you're ready. I'm just trying to fill the time because I mix so fast.
It's actually really good. I'm glad. I struggle with apples. I've never been happy really with any of my recipes where it's like apple dominant.
You could
so
overdo
I tried to
apples so
really
easily,
dial
that's the
back.
thing.
So I tried to really dial back the amount of apple I used, and I feel like I got pretty lucky. It's still forward, but the cranberry cocktail and cranberry from Flavora mix, I got the percentages on that one pretty accurate. I feel like I'm pretty happy with this. It's really good. And I actually was listening. I wasn't kidding when I said I was going to watch the LabWorks episode multiple times and take notes. I dug out a Wasp Nano, and I think I am going to pick up a couple more, and I think I'm going to go down the rabbit hole of single flavor testing all this shit.
Oh, dude, you're gonna end up with so many mystery bottles because I have them. I have mystery bottles. Like, they're like in this bag. I don't know what half of them are, and I'm like, okay, what is this? I'm having a knuckle test everything. It's weird.
But this does have like that juicy, like fruit cocktail juice like vibe to it. I think that the cranberry cocktail and then adding that cactus, because I don't taste cactus, but it's definitely a very juicy vape on the mouth feel.
If you were able to hide the cactus, you did good. Because it's strong.
Mm-hmm.
I went at 0.75, 0.75%. But I figured Apple's so strong that even if I went higher, I probably still might not taste it just because of how forward the apple is. I don't taste the rhubarb, so we'll see. But as of right now, it's doing what I was hoping for. This is definitely like sweet, tart, and juicy.
Sweet, tart, and juicy.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to decide about mine, to be honest. I also kind of like cheated and I didn't rewick anything. I just like tried to dry out the wicks a little bit, drip over something. So I'm trying to decide if I'm like tasting any of what was on there before.
Here's a good question. How long has everybody been mixing from Cloud King Cody?
3 years.
Like
Probably 4.
seriously, or just in general?
Probably in general.
For me, that's two drastically different answers. Like seriously, like 8 months, but like actually, like 3 years. Like I only really like got one recipe that I was really happy with previous to 8 months ago.
Let's see. For me, my timestamp on Sir Newton's Headache, which is my first mix, is July. No, I put it in after, so that would be so July 2019 is when I started putting mixes in ELR.
I just went over the 1 year mark of mixing, but it hasn't been like back then. It was like I would mix maybe once a week or like a couple times a week, and now I probably mix almost at least every other day. So Lee said that Ohmboy mango has black currant in it.
Yeah, I can see
I
that.
do not taste it. I don't taste black currant in it, but it is kind of I just knuckle tested this side by side with it, the mango trinity that I made. It's really, really close. That was an interesting episode of that show. It was probably one of the ones that
I definitely taste black currant in Ohmboy mango.
Yeah, I do too. It's deep down in there. That's why it's so dark. It's such a deep mango. You know, I could definitely see that.
Okay, I think I'm like ready to say what I want to say about this. Okay, so is it the worst? No. If someone liked cranberries, it might be for them. I don't like cranberries, and it's okay. But I think the only reason why it's okay is because I'm getting like a good amount of oatmeal cookie. But you still get that kind of like weird. Okay, sorry. To me, it's weird. That weird like tartness from a cranberry. You know, like if you eat like a granola bar, right? And there's like little pieces of cranberry in it or something like that. It's like that gives it like this like real tartness, but it kind of works because the granola bar is sweet. Does that make any sense? No?
Oh yeah, you just get a little pop of citrus. Yeah.
Yeah, so like it actually is not working that terribly with the oatmeal cookie, but I still don't particularly like it because I just don't like cranberry. But it's like
Now-
not the worst. Like I've actually made worse mixes on this show of stuff that I actually liked.
Right.
So
Well, a note about the oatmeal cookie, because I mean, I use it. It's in Peach Among Worlds, and it's in the Yig Tribute. Whenever you pair it with a fruit, once it steeps out, it just kind of becomes part of the cookie. So that pop kind of just blends in with it. It kind of it's real good over time of just kind of incorporating everything around it. So that might that weird pop of citrus that you're getting might just steep out, and you're just going to get like a nice mellow oatmeal cookie with like a little pop of some type of, with like a little citrusy tart overtone to it instead of like straight cranberry pop,
Mm-hmm.
So that's
yeah,
been
like
my-
I mean that probably wouldn't be terrible. Like I imagine if an oatmeal cookie had craisins in it instead of raisins.
Mhm.
Like I like raisin oatmeal cookies or oatmeal cookies with raisins. And maybe if there was like craisins in it, maybe I wouldn't hate it.
Mhm.
And like I should also say I don't hate cranberry, I just don't like it.
Right.
Like it's not like it makes me want to like throw up or like makes my mouth water because I don't like it that bad. It's just it's not something that I ever really consume.
Yep. Nope, but I get the same sensation from a fresh mix of Peach Among Worlds. It's strange. You're like enjoying the cookie, but there's this weirdness behind it. Then after a few days, that just goes away. And then after a week or two, after my 7 to 10 days, then it becomes like you get everything at once instead of oatmeal and then something weird and floating around in there. All it becomes like one. It's peach oatmeal cookie custard. It's not peach with some oatmeal cookie and some others. It becomes all. It's real good about incorporating everything. So it was the same thing with the Yig. When I was trying to do that flavor, I struggled with the current. It just I couldn't get the right current to do it. Everything was just so overpowering, and I was getting cough syrupy, and it was just too heavy. And then I found some good ones that were brighter. And then whenever the oatmeal cookie does its thing, then it's good. So
If you don't like having your mouth like right on top of the Wasp Nano, you can stick a 510 tip in it.
just try it on her. But
Don't get me.
No, do it. Do it and you're cool.
There you go. Now that looks amazing.
Yeah, give that a rip. That looks amazing. Yep, get after that. It's just something about that tip that brings out some top end. I kind of like it.
He's like, I'm getting rid of this shit.
Well, because it actually wasn't horrible, but because it like gets narrow and then gets bigger, that irritates me. But I could put that in there, and that's not too shabby.
Dude, I hated that RDA so much.
Yeah, same here. Why is she
You
hiding?
gonna wave? I don't know. She's never. Oh, there it is. She's all bundled up. Gotta go do the hostage exchange in a little bit.
Oh god.
Go back in the house.
Have fun with that.
Yeah, it's cold. Go back inside.
He's like, Daddy, I have a toque on. I'm not cold.
That's all you need, right?
Yeah, dude.
You do lose like it's like 20% or something of your body heat out the top of your head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Something weird like
That's always a running gag on we were talking about Letterkenny before the show a little bit. The new season is coming out, and they always tease him about his turtleneck, and that's always his response. Oh, you lose a lot of heat in the neck.
I feel like it's like anti-Canadian that I don't watch that show, but I just don't watch that show.
Really? I wanted to ask you about it
Yeah.
because it's kind of the same culture here. in Louisiana. But they kind of separate into groups like that. But so I kind of associate with it. But it's one of my favorite things. Love it so much.
Yeah, it's like one of those shows that I've heard lots of people talk about it, but I've never honestly. I've watched maybe like 1 or 2 episodes. So that's it. Anthony, I call them sweaters. I don't call them jumpers. Definitely not.
I thought calling it a jumper was a British thing, not a Canadian thing.
Yeah, Krusty
Yeah, I
Pickle's
think
right.
that it's like a British and Australian thing. I think that Australians would also say jumper.
Yeah, hockey jerseys are sweaters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Overdrip
So
gave me shit over that like 2-3 years ago.
So when my DHD order came a couple days ago, Clown, I picked up another one of the 510 tips that I thought maybe ended up in the billet that I sent you. The black pearl, this little. No, but I ordered this one. There's no sparkle in it. It's flat.
So you got
And I'm
a
kind of
Delrin
confused.
trip?
Great, yeah, it's just straight Delrin. And the black pearl, like black pearls are one of like my favorite tips from her.
Yeah, I got a
like
black
I
pearl.
like inspected it. I inspected it under a flashlight, and I'm like, there is not a single fucking sparkle in this bitch.
Yeah, this
Should
one,
message
the
her.
one I have here, this phone nub right here has got a lot of sparkle in it.
Wait a sec. You ordered on Black Friday and you got your stuff already from Jess Marie?
Really?
Yep. Yeah, it came.
Dude, mine
don't
hasn't
even
even shipped yet.
Came yesterday.
I don't even have shipping notification.
Yeah, me neither.
Mitch just has that luck. That and he's close. I mean, Utah to Washington State, not that far.
Yeah, no shit. He got his liquid born order in a record time. They must have been high-fiving. Yeah, that's the fastest we ever shipped something.
Alrighty,
Maybe
so
it's because I asked for no O-rings. That might be why.
Yeah,
maybe. We're rounding out the ending of the show here. My thoughts on mine are I'm gonna have to sit here and vape on it a little longer. I don't know. The cheesecake is there, but the cranberry's feeling a little bit weird and empty, so I might have to figure out something to bring out that tartness. I don't know. Either way, you guys want to say your goodbyes and all that kind of shit? All right, Overdrip, you're up.
All right. Well, sorry that I didn't perform today. I kind of was like at a loss before the show. I even said to the guys, I was like, I'm not really sure. And then I just started to like piece together something. You guys can check me out on Friday nights on the Frames Janklin YouTube channel, on the Green Room. We're having a lot of fun over there, so we're always looking for more people to come and add to our chat. So feel free. I think that we got a build-off coming up pretty soon, which is always really fun. Anyways, I have fun. I haven't come last yet, so I'm gonna just keep on hoping that I never come last. I'm gonna like ride that high. I don't even need to win. As long as I don't ever finish last, I think I'll probably be cool. Also, check out the Shit Time podcast this past weekend. So the episode that came out on Sunday, we had Grim Green on. It was a hoot. Nick's a really cool dude. And we kind of didn't really talk much about vaping at all. We just kind of got to like hang out with Nick Green, which was nice. We got to learn about a new guy story that he had that was pretty funny. It was like basically from his childhood. You can check that out. Just like Toonie put it in there. It's shutdownpodcast.com. It's got everything to do with the Shutdown podcast as well as the Green Room. So it's got all of our sponsors for both on there. So go over and check that out. You can check out my ELR if you want. Honestly, everyone on here would love it if somebody mixed any of our recipes, gave us any feedback at all. That'd be great. And other than that, everybody just stay safe out there. And I will throw it to Mitch.
Yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. Happy with the way this mix turned out. If you didn't watch it last night, you can catch me on the replay of the Amigos and Co. last night. That was pretty fun. Besides that, not a whole lot. A lot of the packages that I sent out after Black Friday and Cyber Monday are starting to reach their destination, so that's pretty cool. So far I haven't had a single one of like my juice orders like not make it to their forever homes, so I'm pretty happy about that. And got to add a couple new states. Yeah, yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say. That's okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're good, brother. You're totally good.
Now your mind started going to, what if an order doesn't make it?
I got to add a couple new states to my list. Because I feel like I'm like an old retired person, and they have that map on the back of their RV with all the states that they visit, and I kind of like do that with where my juice has made it. I don't know, just something kind of fun to do.
Have you shipped to Canada yet?
I have not shipped to Canada yet.
Oh,
I have shipped to Canada.
Dude. It's a big part of your map missing.
I've shipped to Canada. I've been to Canada, New Zealand, and England.
51st state? Wow, wow.
Well, he said you were missing a big part of your map.
It'll definitely make Texas look like a little bitch if Canada.
Yeah.
Considering the province I live in makes Texas look like a bitch. Like,
I know, but how much of it is habitable?
Yeah.
My province, like a lot of my province is, but yeah, of the rest of Canada, I mean, I can't say that.
So yeah, that's it for me. Great show, fellas. It's always a blast. Take it away, Sifu.
Yeah. Was that a question?
So that like a question.
Is it my turn?
Like, who do I call on?
Guys, super fun time. Real happy with the way my mix came out this week. I can see this going into my rotation pretty quick and pretty easily. Just right my wheelhouse. Just bright, light, easy to vape. Please go mix it. Please go mix it. Just thanks for all the support. The orders really helped me through getting my house sorted out and getting it set up and all of the upfront costs. So just thank you so much for the support. It's been surreal and just really fun, and and this show has actually put a couple of mixes on my menu, and they've been well received, and they wouldn't have been about without being pushed and without everyone's support here. So just want to send my love and support to the Mixing Up crew and all you guys out there that keep us going. And thank you. And Clown.
Alrighty. As for me, as always, thank you guys for hanging out with us for an hour and all that, and hearing us talk all sorts of crazy shit and ripping on each other for some reason. I will repeat. I'm choking. The Toys for Tots Flavora giveaway type thing. Seriously, just do like a quick donation. Like I said, I don't care what the amount is. Just do it. And then just email me a screenshot or what have you of it to clownvapes@gmail.com. And I will like grab all those and basically assign you a number, and then we'll run a randomizer, and we're doing 2 winners. So if you are really wanting to just get some Flavora and do something nice for some kids and stuff like that, I'd much appreciate it. And
you want some Flavora.
You want some Flavora. If you haven't tried it yet, you want some Flavora. And I know it's the assortment packs, and normally those come in like I think 40 to 50, but I can't promise that. But they tend to be pretty nice, hefty packs, honestly. So,
dang, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot.
I'm just saying. If you guys know the value of Flavora stuff, but I mean, I'm probably talking out of my ass. But I mean, the dude, that's what he told me. He's like, I'll just hook you up with some assortment packs. So I'm like, all right, let's do this. Damn. All right, and then beyond that, if you guys are interested in juice coils, seriously, for me, hit me up, Instagram and all that. Hit up the guys for their stuff. I seriously. I've tried both Sifu and Mitch's stuff and Chris's, and they know their shit. They know what they're doing. I mean, honestly, that was...
And Clown's coils are banging. Just letting you know.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. That's what's in this.
Oh yeah.
One of your triple 28s.
Yeah, they're good. I mean, crackle.
Oh yeah. Good. That right there. I still need to send Chris coils. It's just trying to send things to Canada is not cheap.
I still haven't tried
Not
anything
that
this is made.
expensive.
I have not tried
You
anything
could
that
probably
it's
send
stuck-
coils for $10.
Huh?
You could probably
No.
send coils for $10, but if you're trying to like send a bunch of stuff, then yeah, it gets expensive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like $28.
Mhm.
28 US.
$28 for what? What did you say?
Oh yeah, shipping costs has
Bro.
gone up recently, man. Especially after
For-
all that
for a
tariff
flat rate-
shit that happened.
Well,
Did
this
not
is what
help.
bothers me. Look, I sent an order to New Zealand, and I sent orders to Canada, and they're the same fucking price. So,
Yeah, but I think you know what it is. Honestly, I think that you guys just need to like ask the postmistress or master or whatever they're called, and say, look, I need to send it the cheapest way possible. And it's honestly, it's just first class mail. First class mail. You can send probably 5 bottles of liquid for $15. Send and ship priority is pointless. It costs way too much money, and it gets here no faster.
Well, there you have it. All right. So, yeah. Thank you guys for joining us. As always, vape on, mix on, and all that jazz. And we'll catch you guys next week.
pink alligator.
Bye.